Normally, we'd think of using water to put out a fire, but in this video, you'll learn how to use water to start them. If you're ever lost in a survival situation, here's a little trick you're going to be so glad to know. To practice this technique, we'll use 3 sheets of paper and a water bottle. Paper with black ink is easy to practice with, so let's get started making this top sheet into a platform by folding it in half 3 different ways. The black ink is showing, and that's a good thing, so now we can prepare these other 2 sheets by cutting or ripping them in half. This gives us 4 pieces, and we can fold each of them in half so that they're creased down the middle. Alright, time for the action. We'll need to remove the label from this little bottle and use the convex edge as a makeshift magnifying glass to focus the sunlight. It only takes a few seconds to get this paper smoking, and pretty soon, we've got it smoldering. When the hole is about the size of a quarter, we'll need to slowly add multiple layers of papers. Swinging it around gently will help the air get to the embers, and when they get hot enough, a flame appears. That's it in a nutshell, but in practice, you'll probably find that it's not quite as easy as it looks. So here are a few tips and tricks to help you master your technique. First of all, use a bottle with clear plastic and remove the label. The top should be smooth and rounded so that it magnifies the image on the other side. I've been successful with colored bottles like this green 2-liter and this little blue 8-ounce bottle, but the color absorbs some of the sun's energy and makes it a lot more difficult to get a coal. The color of the liquid also needs to be as clear as possible, but in desperate situations, it is possible to light a fire with your pee. Look for how to do that in a different project. If you're using paper for tinder, use something with big black letters or pictures, or rub some dirt on it because the black absorbs the heat. Trying to do this on a white piece of paper is just going to frustrate you. When focusing the light, hold the bottle close to the paper and slowly back it away, shifting the bottle around to find the area where the majority of light is concentrated. It should be very bright and start smoking within a few seconds. Keep the light focused until a hole begins to burn and grows to about the size of a quarter. At this point, you can gently set the embers in the creased part of another paper and hold it loosely at the corner. Tight enough so that the embers are in contact, but loose enough to allow plenty of air to flow. When the embers have burned a hole through the sheet, add another one in the same way, pinching the corner and holding loosely. As the heat builds and the process is repeated 2 more times, you should have a billowing bundle of smoke. It's at this point you can blow forcefully into the embers, and voila, a healthy flame. This is the technique that I've had the most success with. It should work for you, but it might take a little practice. If you try this at home, you may be surprised to learn that you can rub the ashes into your lawn. The potassium, phosphorus, and calcium in the ashes make great lawn fertilizer, so long as it's in small quantities. For another challenge, try this with water and a plastic sandwich bag. I found those can work as well. Well, now you know how to start a fire with your water bottle. If you like this project, perhaps you'll like some of my others. Check them out at thekingofrandom.com.